But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. First game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions getting louder than my words. How you sold, still sold down the earth. Going through it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle, and he's out of bounds up across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league. They love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Another carry for him. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Roll, go.
They give it to him again. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on 1st down. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 70 Lions. 72.
Throwing from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
One after by Folk is up and good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Running in the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers trim the lead to 1. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Check up.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Check up.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
18 Cardinals.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Stadium.
It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Going ground on first and goal. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70
Setting up to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go.
Herbert on first down. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that out.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this stays tied here in the second.
Gosh, Coach, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Hand off to the back. Still finding room past the 45. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
Waste of time, garbage. My jersey. What is it? Okay, ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Plowing up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on third. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. Quarterback, Kate, you know with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline to the 45. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he was not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Full con now.